Hello, good evening. My name is Marcia Pinto. In today's video, we're going to be talking about dementia. Our guest today is Pereira. He's going to introduce himself and he's going to be talking a little bit about his experience with dementia. It's not him that's going through that, it's his family member, but I'll let him explain himself. Okay, I hope you like the video and we're gonna be asking questions at the end of the video. Hope you enjoy, and if you feel related to the video, feel free to comment below. Hello,
Hello.
would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hello. Hi, my name is Pereira. Okay. I'm from Manchester. And at the moment, I'm with my dad, which you can see right here.
Okay,
And as Marcia said, he's going through some kind of health issues at the moment. He's got Alzheimer,
okay,
okay, dementia. Not very serious at the moment, but it's getting worse as day goes by.
okay,
And then that's what it is. We're gonna be talking about a little bit about how I feel about my dad having this kind of problems.
okay.
It is a bit strange and weird, but that's what it
Yes,
is.
let's start by saying, how do you feel to stay near your dad and he doesn't know who you are? Does your dad knows who you are?
I mean, sometimes it does, but most of the times it doesn't.
He does not know
Okay,
who you are.
it's a weird feeling.
Okay.
Okay, can you imagine your own dad, someone that you loved all your life,
Okay.
and then because of this illness,
Okay.
things have changed, and then the way he feels about you as his own son is not the same way he used to feel before this illness. So it's a weird feeling knowing that your own dad doesn't recognize you as a son is a bit tough and hard at the same time, but I think it's a process that I've got to learn on how to live with it. I'm in a process now, even myself, I'm in a process of learning on how to live and how to deal with this situation.
Can you tell us a little bit more, like, when was your dad diagnosed with this? How did you guys find out that your dad were having it?
To be honest, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm going to tell you, my dad used to live in Angola. Angola is Africa. And then there was never a specific diagnose to my dad's illness while he was in Africa, because he's never been diagnosed, to be honest. It's just we as kids, as his own kids, and his own grandchildren, with my nephews, with time living with him, we all start realizing that he was forgetting things, like very things that normally you wouldn't forget.
Okay.
And then as time went by, we came to a conclusion that unfortunately that was what he was going through.
Okay.
But now that he's living with us in Portugal, he's been diagnosed now with
Dementia.
And then as I said before, it's very tough, but it's something that we have to kind of like learn and how to deal with it.
Okay. When you first met him, right, knowing that he has dementia, you clearly haven't seen him before because you don't live in Portugal, you live in England.
Yes.
So my question is, did he recognize who you were as the first time he saw you?
He knows when he looks at me, something rings the bell. A bell rings in his brain, but he's like he knows he's seen me before, but he doesn't know exactly in what relation, like what am I to him. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know this face.
Yeah, you look familiar.
I look very familiar to him.
But he doesn't know to what degree.
He doesn't know to what degree. He doesn't know like what my name would be. But as soon as I tell him my name, more bells start ringing.
Yeah.
He goes like, hang on a minute, I know this guy. He's my son.
Okay.
He did once. He said, "No, you're my son. You're Helder." But I had to tell him my name. He was like, "Of course you're my son. You're Helder."
You're Helder.
It's just one of them.
One of them days in life. How do you think Is there a cure for this disease? Do you know a lot about it? Or
To be honest, I've not been able to do researches about the illness.
okay,
But from what I heard from my sister, who's been living with my dad for the past 4 weeks,
yes,
she did a few
okay,
research, and then she told me that there is a vaccine that has already been made in America, and they're in the process of testing. Okay, but he hasn't got to Portugal yet. Maybe in the next year or two, he will get to Portugal and they'll start testing in Portugal.
okay.
But apparently, there is already a vaccine ready to start being tested to people.
To people. Okay. So if you have you ever thought you'll be in this situation? Like
Never.
never.
Especially, as I said, I never said that before, but I've not been living with my dad for a long time.
Okay.
And then while I was talking to him on the phone, things were fine. And then knowing that my dad is on this situation now, it's kind of tough to
Okay.
me because because I know it's not the same. It's not the same. He
It's not
doesn't
the
look at
same.
me the same way, and I can feel that.
There is
The
something
kind of
in the look
coldness in his eyes.
when he's looking at
when he's
you.
looking at me. It's not the same way he used to look at me like 2 or 3 years ago. So
Okay.
it's completely different. But as I said, I know he's my dad. He might not feel that way, but I feel for him. I feel for both of us.
Okay. I bet that's the same you feel about the love, and your love is enough
Yeah,
for
my
both of
love
you.
is definitely enough for the
Exactly.
both
Even
of
though
us.
he's not showing you the love and
Like,
affection.
even sometimes when he looks at my kids, especially these two trouble here, he feels a connection. I know it's very like FBI
Suspicious. Okay.
So even with these two, I know he looks at them thinking, he thinks that okay, these two boys are related to me. He knows that, but he doesn't know to what degree he's related to. I don't know if you get what I mean. Do you get what I mean?
I do. I
Yes.
completely know what you mean, but I
So
feel
if-
like he's asking you what you're talking about. You can explain to him. This
Yeah.
is a video about the two of you, so feel
if
free
I
to
speak
speak
in
to him.
Portuguese,
It doesn't
most of
matter.
them
That's the
understand.
language you speak. Feel free.
Okay, but if you ask again, I'm gonna answer.
Speak in Portuguese.
Oh, that's fine. I'll carry on.
Okay. What would you say to anyone who has gone through a
Family
situation?
members.
No. This is a YouTube video, so anybody who's watching it, what advice would you give to the person
The
who
advice I
has
would
just
give,
been?
if you are someone that have a family member, close family member that's going through this kind of illness, basically going through what I'm going through as a family member of someone who's going through those kind of problems, be patient.
Oh, I like
That's all I
that.
can say. Be patient. Try to understand the illness. Even though this is the first time I'm seeing my dad in person, since he's been diagnosed with
Dementia.
Okay, but when I get back to the UK on Monday, I'm gonna make sure I do more research so I can understand better this kind of illness, and then as I said before, I know it's tough, but the love I have is enough for both of us.
Is dementia an illness or a condition? Is dementia an illness or a condition?
Alminda, that's for you, my friend.
Dementia é uma doença ou é uma condição?
É uma condição.
Não é uma doença, não é porque não tem cura, né?
Exato.
É uma condição. That's what I wanted to say. It's a condition. Não uma doença. Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay. Anything else would like to add in this quick video?
I mean, all I can say is I'm very happy to be here with him today.
Oh,
In the last couple of days, I've been able to spend a lot of time with him. And then I took care of him a little bit.
oh, how was that?
I
Talk
took
about
him- I
it.
took
Talk
him
about
to
it.
the barber shop to get his hair done, as you can see.
Oh, that's nice,
His hair
isn't
was done.
it? Oh, that's
And I'm just happy to be around him. We drove all the way from Albufeira to Lisbon,
okay.
nearly 3-hour drive just to be with him.
Oh,
And he's a very special man. Very special man.
Oh, I bet you do feel that way. Well, I wish you all the best.
Thank you,
Enjoy
Pereira.
your father as much as you can.
Thank
Show
you.
him off and affection. I'm sure he has done that to you.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure he
now
did.
it's
I'm sure
time
he did.
for you to pay it back, isn't
I'm
it? Just to
trying my
give
best. I'm trying
the
my
same
best.
love and affection he has given to you.
Yes.
And your memories you have. He might have lost his memories, but you have yours.
haven't.
And then,
And to be honest, sorry to cut you there. I
that's
live
all right.
the memories I have. I live for both of us now because I know I'm gonna be the one telling the memories that he lived.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to kind of like remind him that you used to be like that. You used to treat us like that. You know, this is my mom. This is me, Helder, your son, your younger son. So I'm kind of remind him. That's my job now, to remind him the history that we have.
Okay,
You know?
okay. Would you like to add anything?
Tu sabes que a demência pode ocorrer aos 40 anos.
Yes.
Ela não dá só nas pessoas que
Yeah,
têm
idade.
that's
idade,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Então todos nós
Now,
estamos.
to be honest,
A partir
I've
dos
never
40.
said this. I've never said this, but maybe my
Que
wife
é
knows a
termo
little bit.
utilizado.
Okay. I'm only 39. No, 38.
You already forgot your age. Bless you.
I was gonna talk about that.
I know.
There it is.
I know.
I'm
38.
38.
Yes.
And this has been happening in the past maybe
He forgets a lot.
2 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gone worse.
He makes up stories.
Me too.
I forget a lot of stuff.
Yeah, me too.
So, hereditário?
Estou sempre a dizer isso.
Is he in the family?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's one thing that we need to find out as well, because the amount of times that I forget things, very simple things. You as a
I know
wife,
that
you
for the
know what I'm
fact. I
talking
know
about.
exactly what you mean.
It could be, it could be a sign actually.
This is something that you need to check
need
it
to have a
out.
look,
Exactly,
yes,
because you do
definitely.
forget quite a lot.
Definitely.
Oh, so it's nice to know that you're there enjoying your family and all, and
I am.
going through.
My dad never stops eating. He's a very good eater.
That's good. Bless him. It's good. It's good.
I like that.
It's good. Well, it's just to say that you guys are doing a great job. You and your sister. She doesn't want to be in the camera, but she's the one who's looking after the dad.
But I want her to be in
She's
the
the one
camera.
looking after the
don't do
dad,
that.
and she's the one who's doing the most work. She's the one who took the dad from Angola to Portugal. She's the one who's looking after him. So all the credit really goes to her, Arminda Geronimo.
Excuse me. All the credit.
Well, the credit in terms of bringing him from
Yeah.
Angola
Yeah, all the
and
credit
taking
is
to the
me,
hospital
it's
and
mine.
everything else.
Yeah,
This
she's
is the
amazing.
granddaughter.
Thank you, Marcia.
You're more than welcome, because she is the one who is doing everything. So,
And me too.
of
you
course,
Ah!
it's your interview, and
Don't
the credit
say
goes to
that.
you as well. And it's just an inspiration for young people
It is,
not to
it is.
give up on their
No,
parents.
never,
and
never.
it's not easy. It's not an easy
It's not an
journey.
easy task,
Yeah.
but one thing that we have to remember is we have to always remember what they've done for us.
Exactly.
Okay, the things that they abdicated in their life to take care of us. I remember. I'll tell you a quick story. Okay, I remember my dad back in the day. I'm talking about in the 80s. I was probably about 7 or 8 years old. We used to have people living with us who were even part of our family.
Okay.
And when my dad used to bring food from work or whatever, if he only brought one apple, he used to cut that apple in 5 or 6 pieces to divide for every child in the
You
house.
see? It shows
Not
the
just
good
his own-
heart he
not
has.
just his own kids, even people were living with us. We're like the cousin of cousins living with us. People came from the wars, like in BA, in Moshiko.
Yeah.
And they used to split the food exactly the same. Never
everyone.
discriminate. Oh, this is not my kids. I'm gonna give them less. Never. So that's what I always say. He's a very, very special man.
Amen. I know.
Very special
I
man.
know. I
Há
know.
bocado tu perguntaste se a doença é genética,
Hereditária,
né?
yes.
Hereditária.
Yes.
E então,
It can be. Pode ser.
Pode ser.
Pode ser, exatamente. Existe uma forma rara da doença, né? Do Alzheimer, que é transmitida de geração em geração.
Yeah, yeah.
Esta é denominada pela doença de Alzheimer familiar. Então, se um dos progenitores, né,
Tem Alzheimer.
possuir uma mutação genética que é
This guy's
provocada
our dad.
provocada por uma, por uma, como é que se diz? Por um, para não saber qual é o termo que usar, que se chama DAF. Se um dos progenitores tiver essa mutação, portanto, cada um dos filhos poderá ter 50% de probabilidades de herdar a doença.
Uau.
Isso tinha que se fazer um estudo. Quer dizer, porque a presença do gene significa que a pessoa poderá desenvolver a doença do Alzheimer, normalmente entre os 40 anos aos 60 anos. Se for descoberto que o progenitor, por exemplo, o pai ou a mãe tiver essa mutação genética, então quer dizer que um de nós pode vir a desenvolver até mesmo aos 40 anos de idade, até desenvolvem sempre mais cedo do que ele próprio, né?
Mais tarde, na idade madura.
Mas essa essa doença, né? Essa condição é muito rara. É muito raro, afeta um número extremamente reduzido de pessoas. Estás a ver? É muito raro, não é assim tão comum.
Ok. Eu só ia te fazer uma pergunta já agora. Estávamos a falar com a irmã do Elder, não é? That's elder sister who was speaking. She knows more than everybody else because she's the one living with him. So we're going to ask a quick question. I'm going to translate in English after she answers the question. O que é que dirias que o teu pai nunca esquece? Tem algo, uma essência de que consegues ver o mesmo pai antes da demência?
Sim, algumas coisas, várias coisas. Por exemplo, sim, o passado dele, a juventude dele, ele não esquece. Ele não esquece, ele passa a vida a contar.
Especially his mom's name.
O nome da mãe dele é uma coisa que ele nunca esquece, primeiro, e do pai. E depois as situações que ele passou na adolescência, que é quando ele tinha 14, 15 anos, em que ele saiu de casa e que fugiu de casa porque o pai batia ele muito. Isso ele nunca esquece, não é, pai? O teu pai batia-te muito, não é? E ele saiu de casa aos 15 anos, depois fez a vida, entretanto, aos 16 anos.
Foi para Angola. Foste convidado para Angola, pai? Foste convidado para Angola?
Não.
Foste com 19, 20?
Não, foi.
Foste com 19 para ir para Angola? 18? Não, o pai disse que era 17.
Não.
O pai fez um documento falso.
Não. Ele foi aos 18 anos.
Mas ele tinha dito que fez um documento falso para viajar.
Fez 2 anos de tropa, voltou aos 20 anos. Continuou, voltou para casa, o teu pai continuou a tratar-te mal.
Aí ele foi de uma vez.
E aí tu, para não cometeres uma loucura aí, para não te passares da cabeça, voltaste já como voluntário.
Para Angola.
Não é, pai?
No navio.
No Veracruz.
No Veracruz, é isso. No Veracruz.
Um bocadinho do Veracruz.
This will be more beautiful in Portuguese. It's a pity that we do it in English. Okay?
Já vamos acelerar, né? De acordo. O Veracruz, como é que foi?
Ainda me lembra, ela é para cá ali no Porto de Luanda e tenta sair.
Translate.
Saímos, eu saí, vim aqui para sair aqui no Porto de Luanda, na saída. E depois, junto com os gajos, já que cá estavam, fomos para Fortaleza, lá.
Sim, ali na Marginal, no Balezão.
Fomos para aí e ficamos ali numa casa depois dali é que apareceu o destino, onde é que a gente...
Well, what my dad, just
Your sister was saying something and then you said, try to translate everything.
So, I'm gonna quickly translate what my dad was saying.
Okay.
So basically what he was saying is, it was kind of like telling, it was kind of like telling us the story when he first, I mean not when he first, when he second arrived, when he arrived in Angola for the second time, he got a ship from Portugal to Angola. That ship used to go Veracruz. Oh, okay, it was very famous back in the day. And he arrived in Angola at a very young age, 18 years old. you know, in the military, Portuguese military, and then and that's where all his life story began, basically. You know,
In Angola.
in Angola, in Africa.
Okay. We would like to have a little bit of interaction with your dad, and then we're gonna finish the video. Would you give us the pleasure?
Yeah,
Daqui,
sure.
daqui apanhei uma boleia depois de estar aqui uns dias. Apanhei uma boleia e fui para o Easy.
Com isso.
Fui para o Easy. Aqui por
Como é que foste com isso? De carro?
de carro. Um autocarro. Naquele tempo tinha aí carros que
Que levam as pessoas, tipo aqueles iates, né?
pagávamos um X e eles levavam as pessoas.
Ok.
As pessoas é que diziam onde é que queriam ficar.
Aí é. E tu foste nesse autocarro. Mas na altura não tinhas a pistola. Não levavas a pistola contigo.
Não, eu levava a pistola.
Levavas a pistola já?
A pistola é um treinador.
Não era com a katana? Ah, era espada.
Uma espada
Pois.
e uma.
E uma katana. Era a espada e a katana, não?
Mas o pai sempre andou com aquele canivete também.
Era
Agora,
espada e katana.
arma automática só tive depois de me oferecer voluntário para voluntário.
Okay. Would you like to end the video, please? It has been a pleasure speaking to you. Would you like to say anything?
Eu não podia ir para a
Hi
tropa.
guys.
Era
Stay tuned.
pequeno.
More videos to come. Master Pinto will be interviewing more people. No, don't know when, but she'll definitely be interviewing more people.
Olhar para mim era esse.
This is the end of the video. Thank you very much for listening. And then I hope you enjoy.
You
Listen to-
finished the video?
Yeah, I hope you enjoy listening to our story. I'm literally here with my family, my
Yes,
wife,
I'll let
recording,
you.
my sister, and
And your brother-in-law.
this is it. This is the end.
This is the end.
Peace and love.
Oh,
Era 2 horas de vídeo.
Ela.
okay. The end. Bye.